Now it's 5:05. So welcome again to one more action-packed session on careers and courses in the world of media, entertainment, online programs, and generally you can ask questions and queries today about your career doubts. And I'm going to try my best to resolve them, give you answers which I know. The ones which I don't know, I'm going to my teams in the backend are writing them, and then they will reply to you, right? But we will try to see that best of the knowledge is shared with you today. Okay, so before to start, just to get the feel of the audiences today, I'm just running a poll, so you just answer on that poll. I get an idea who actually is there in the program, so that I will then focus my discussion based on that, right? So I'm just launching a poll, reply to that, that will give me some analysis. Yeah. Yeah, so you can just answer to that poll, and I'll keep it open for the next 1 or 2 minutes so that we know exactly who is listening to us. As you also do the polling, also remember you can keep asking your question in the Q&A session. Our teams are writing them, and once I am done with my initial opening remarks, I'm going to take up those questions. After that, we will also go live, and there also you can ask your questions. Yeah. So go ahead with the polling now. I can see very superb. Yeah, it's just zooming. Good, great, great, fantastic. Yeah, numbers are moving up. Superb. Yes. Be a little quick so that we can really get an dashboard, and then we can move. Yeah, superb, fantastic. Already 400 done. Good. Go ahead. Also, let me tell you, we are live on YouTube as well as Facebook page because there is a capacity here only of 1,000 people on Zoom. So others are happening there. Yeah. So you can also tell your friends who are not able to log in to come through Facebook. Yeah, great, super. Also, parallelly, those who are done with the polling can keep asking questions in the Q&A bucket, so my teams can compile them for you, and then I can answer them. Yeah. You can have questions about the various career options in media entertainment industry. If you have a student and what you should do next, probably what are the institutions you can look at, whether online programs is something you want to have a look, whether you want to get into entrepreneurship, you want to have a look, ask questions. Yeah. I can see questions from Rasika Dhaval. Please ask the questions also in the Q&A bucket, please, not only in the chat. Okay, ask in chat also. We will take care from there. No problem. Yeah. Some few more people left for polling. Move in speed, guys, please. Yeah, just 1 more minute for polling. We are almost there. Just remaining ones, please go ahead fast. These are very, very basic questions about yourself so that we know who you are. So the format today is going to be, I'm going to share a screen now with some thoughts about what research we have done about students, careers, new age openings and opportunities. Have a look at that with a very, very open mind. Many things you already know, many things you will be new to you, many things you will say what this guy is saying, but have an open mind to listen. That will lead to something very interesting. Yeah, so have a very, very open mind. So you all can continue doing the polling. Till then, let me share the screen, please. Okay, because there are new people coming in, they may need the polls. Yeah, so let me share a screen. We'll do a 10-minute kind of a overview on what next and stuff. Yeah, you'll love it. Have a look. Are you guys able to see? Just say, just one or two of you all say yes in the comment, in the chat, please. Yeah, great. Are you able to see the screen, guys? Okay, great, super. Chalo, let me get started now. It's about dreaming big, and a lot of people having questions on what next. Many for after graduation, what next after 12th standard, what next in the job, which careers, what to do. So this is the current situation of the students in Mumbai and across the country. And I think all students who want to make a career now, you know, what to choose from so many options that are available with us. Some glitch, just hold on. Yes, so just run through some things. Has anything changed? You know, I just want to take you through, because many times we feel yeah, everything is normal, everything is constant. Not the big thing, you know, I was always on Snapchat and I always pay on Paytm. So has really anything changed, you know? So here it is. Just have a look how things have changed in front of you. We do not shop like this anymore, right? At least the millennial, the youngsters, like you don't shop like this anymore with the same frequency what your parents used to shop, right? We are all on the Amazons and the Flipkarts and other Mintras of the world, right? So shopping has moved completely online through digital. Same is with money, right? We don't handle money like this anymore. Money, commerce, transactions started with barter systems. You must have studied in school days, then gold coins, then cash currencies, and then your bank accounts and your debit cards and credit cards. Those were the money orders, were the days. Many may not even know that because you were not born in that generation. But now also it's not just credit card and debit cards. You are using your Paytm wallets and you are using your Ola money to do your daily transactions, right? So things have changed. Same is with communication. There used to be human messengers before to communicate. Then you have inland letters and you had fax, and then you used to have hotmails and you had Orkut chats, and then you had Yahoo chats, and then you had your Gmail, and then the BlackBerry, and then the WhatsApp. And now you are moved. What people think youngsters are on Facebook? Not much. They are on Instagram, on Snapchat, and there could be many better apps which you guys know. So communication, how people communicate also has changed, right? And what is the future of communication? What is the present of communication? Computer interfaces. Human beings interact with machines, and with social distancing, you are seeing that already, right? People are interacting with machines. You are always having a handheld device through which you talk to it, you interact to it, and interactives are only going to go up. And this is all happening to you already. Same is with the food. You know, the amount of food you order on Swiggy's and the Zomatos and the Olas in a week is something which your parents must have not ordered outside food or not gone out and had food in their entire lifetime. But how do youngsters decide today what to eat, when to eat, where to eat? It depends on the reviews. It depends on one-on-one offers coming in from the McDonald's and the Domino's of the world. It is about peer reviews, what to eat today, what is the scheme going on, which is a good restaurant. So machines decide that, algorithms decide what are you going to spend your day and food money on, right? Same as with reservations. Not many people now stand and book tickets, right? You will be probably going to a Make My Trip, you will be going to a cleartrip.com, you may probably go for Oyo rooms, or you are going in probably for Airbnb when you are traveling. For a simple reason, you may have a theater next to your house or college, but still you want to book it on Book My Show. So it's about convenience, it is about the reviews, it is about digital marketing, how it plays on your mind, right? So machines are ruling our lives. Fantastic. This, so I'm sure everybody of you will relate, right? In God we believe, and then in Google. That's what we say now, right? All assignments, all projects, you start your day with a Google weather, and then you use the Google map, and then you read maybe the news on Google, right? So it's all about Google, all about machines. So what is happening actually in the world? And by the way, I must tell you this, these photographs are not more than 5 years old. Okay, so when you were maybe in your 11, 12 standard, and by the time you have graduated, world has changed in front of your eyes, right? There was no Paytm 3 to 5 years back, and there was no Swiggy and a Oyo Rooms or a Ola app 3 to 5 years back, right? So things are changing in front of your eyes, and you think, "Nay, this was the new normal always." No, things have changed. We have to realize they have changed, because when things and technology changes, there is where new opportunities, new consumption pattern, new spending patterns emerge, and there is where new jobs are created. There is where new manpower and talent is needed. So maybe the skills which were relevant at one time are not relevant anymore, right? So this is the way the things are changing. Have a look what happens. How did the consumer online evolve? Most of you, I must say, are people who were already born as a net user or a communicator, right? Internet user. But many people have graduated slowly, and they all are your consumers, because you are going to get into the workforce, and you will be servicing all segment of people, from infant born children to old age, right? So this is the way things are moving currently. So users who are new to the net have graduated by using communication, like that is the emails and the photo sharing, but come to the end. So we've seen retail, we've seen services and banking, you all use it every day. But see, in the end, now though you have become a contributor, and there is where the Twitter is come up, where there is the Insta sharing apps are there, and you write blogs. So it's not just the consumer is giving you feedbacks, right? So consumer is an evolved one, and you deal with these consumers. You will be servicing these consumers. Simple, again, put here very simply, more time online. And I don't need to tell you much. You know how much time you're spending online on various devices and OTT platforms and Netflixes throughout your day. Like kids as teachers, children are teaching their parents how to use technology, right? So they also now become influencers, even though they are not the paying people for the products and services which you will market tomorrow. So it is completely about divided attention. So it's not anymore the days of somebody reading the whole newspaper throughout the day and thus seeing all the advertisements. So people watch television, they are on their Instagram, and they are at the same time doing their studies or doing office work. And at the same time, they are having tea or coffee, right? So they do multitasking work. So attention as marketeers is reducing. And you are dealing with a very fragmented customer who has limited time span. So you need to be tweaking in your communication in a way that it attracts and explains to the consumer what you have in mind. I'm just setting, friends, a context to you to tell you how things are moving. So what are the opportunities which are emerging, right? Lots of noise. Everything is media, agencies, consumers, aggregators, discounts, online, offline, everything. Consumers are multidimensional. Different skills will be needed. This is a very unique example of what kind of skills, because most of you, maybe I can see from the survey, you are BMM, BMS, BCom, young professionals. That is the feedback which I am getting from you, right? But now what is happening? This is the kind of a leader which will be emerging, and this is the need of the day today, right? Your entire, that I'm a commerce graduate, I'm an engineer, I'm a BMM mass media, I'm a doctor, will not work. Those are specializations, which is the depth here of the tea, right? But you will also need a width of the tea, very important. And I'm going to take you through that. Some new skills which will be needed, which I'm going to explain in the question answer session also to you. But just have a look, maybe write down, you may need it, right? Things are going to be different, especially after the COVID issues, right? It's all about collaboration. It's not going to be much full-time, lifetime jobs anymore. It's going to be about freelancing. It is going to be more about project work now, right? People will engage your services as a project consultant for a specific job. You will be working on freelancing assignments as we go ahead. And you means not only the fresh graduates or early professionals, I'm telling you even about the CEOs and CXOs and senior level profiles. There will be no permanent jobs. Those days are gone. and they were already going. Just this coronavirus is just a excuse which will escalate the speed, but this was already happening, right? You will be working with global teams because the needs are going to be different and we are a connected world. So when you are working with global teams in global time zones, you require multi-language skills. Those who will have basic multi-language communicational skills, foreign language skills, will be winners in the days to come. Very clearly, you will need digital literacy, and we are going to speak more about that because I'm seeing a lot of questions on digital literacy. You will need a mindset of a startup, and you will need startup skills. You may be working as an employee, but they will expect you to be a solution provider, an entrepreneur mindset, a startup mindset. That is the kind of people industry is going to ask for, right? You will be constantly dealing with disruption and transformation. Nothing is going to remain the same. It was already happening. You will realize more when you come in the workforce, right? So you will need skills on disruptive strategy. You will need skills on data. Many a times I did not take science because I did not like maths, are many of the questions which we get from young 10th standard or 12th standard people who come for counseling, right? But that's not the case. Now you will need skills about understanding data, about using data technology tools to take better decisions. You will now to use analytics, and all this sounds big, but it's very easy and very important because technology helps you to do that. So we come to the question of digital literacy again, right? So you will have to deal with data. You cannot say, okay, I'm a creative photography guy, I don't need data. You need data more, right? So everything is a data driven. You will have to keep learning new online skills, MBA, non-MBA, short-term, nano programs, pocket size program, but time and again, you will have to learn new age skills. Again, why are companies hiring you? Companies may hire you for a lot of things which you must have studied in your academics, but businesses are very, very clear when they pay you salary or they pay you commissions or they pay you whatever remuneration. This is what, as a, if you want to take any takeaway from today's session, this is the takeaway slide for you, friends. Okay. Businesses is all about stay relevant. So if you are helping a business to stay relevant, they need you. Otherwise, they do not need you. So what is stay relevant for a business? Business is all about profits and sustainability, triple bottom line. You have heard all that. But all that happens only if you fulfill these three characteristics, right? One, can you help sell more? Whether it's a product, service, experience, doesn't matter. As an employee or as a vendor or as a freelancer, are you able to help the company to sell more with your skills? Are you able to help them sell fast with your skills? And if and how do you help them sell at a higher price than your competition, so that the company becomes profitable and then they are able to share with you the part of the profit, which could be a salary or a commission, right? So this is the basis of business. All these three criteria are met, the company can then think about branding, and then they will go on sustainability and CSR and expansion. But this is the core where the rubber meets the road, right? So focus on this as you grow in your career. I'm moving fast now. Okay, I think I'm a little slow. We are going to go through this. What next after graduation? This is a big question in front of every one of you. Let me take from down up. First, you will take up a job. You don't have any inclination, aspirations of studying any further. Take up a job. Great. What do you do after you take up a job? What kind of jobs you should look at? Should you upskill yourself by going online with the job? Is something which we can answer. You can decide, boss, everybody in BCom, BSc, BMM, engineering is doing MBA. Let me go for a big fat MBA from the Ivy League colleges or top Indian institutions or local institutions. So you will go on the journey of CAT, CET, ZAT, GMAT, that kind of a journey. That is the second choice usually a graduate could make. Taking jobs, many people do that. Many like to go for further education. Many like to join family businesses or becoming entrepreneurs or startup founders. And I will tell you, this is the right time to be an entrepreneur also. Right? This is the time. There are problems which need solutions. You are young, you can start small and grow in life. So entrepreneurship is a great career option. And then there are a lot of fields of media and entertainment, which we have been discussing last 3 days in the masterclass. And we will throw more light on many of them, whether it is public relation advertising, celebrity sports, events, integrated programs, everything. Radio, print, we will speak about that, and you can ask questions about that. Some sectors you must have also studied, but I'm just rushing through the sectors. Some sectors which you should definitely look at. Maybe it could be you may think big data is something not for me. No problem, but have a look. This is where the future is moving. This is where there are going to be jobs. This is where there is going to be money to be made, right? These are the sectors where things are going. I can share the slides with you later on also. Some sectors, again, you should look at very definitely, which will require talented people like you, educated and professional people like you, are media and entertainment, partnering with core manufacturing, because manufacturing will move away from China. Okay, the world is going to punish China in the due course. So there will be new bases of production emerging in this world. India definitely has a big chance in Make in India. So when big manufacturing structures and setups and factories will come, they will need partners to service them. You are young, you are 20 to 25-year-old, you could be one of them, and you create an entire lifetime of a revenue model for yourself, right? Health and education, definitely. People are going to stay longer. People are going to remain healthier as we do in the due course, though that sector is emerging. Digital economies, B2B, B2C, you are seeing that. Senior citizens is going to be a very, very big segment, very big. And why I'm saying, the life expectancies have increased over a period of time. I mentioned in my previous webinar also, life expectancy of people have increased. Now people will stay alive till a later stage, so 70, 75, 80 will be healthy working people, and they will require a lot of services. The world, when it is focusing about, the millennials and younger generation, young population, yes, but this is also emerging a very big segment where you fulfill their needs through technology, through marketing, through digital, you decide. Very, very important. This is the time to upskill and upgrade. When fishermen cannot go to sea, they repair their nets. Just capture it in your mind. We are opening for Q&A now. I am now stopping my screen share, moving to questions. Okay. Hope you like this kind of thoughts, but we will now discuss in more detail. Yeah, perfect. So, okay, let me take one of my senior colleagues and allow him to ask the question. 1 second. So there are questions which are compiled. Yeah. Yes, you can. If you have a list of questions, if you have compiled, you can ask them and I will try to answer them.
Good evening, sir.
Yes,
there are some few questions that immediately started coming in. So I'll just try and compile it. But meanwhile, you can take one first question. The question is on, I'm a final year BMM student.
Okay.
And I want to do a postgraduate course in media and entertainment.
Okay.
But I'm confused. Should I work for 1 year to understand the industry and then join a college, or join immediately now?
Okay. Great. Thanks. I will answer that. So very relevant question. Should I immediately join a post-graduation program, or should I work for a year, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, and then understand the industry and study further? Yeah, both choices are equally good. Okay. If you have a horizon of working for at least 2 to 3 years, only then you consider the choice of working first. Because see, if you are thinking about working, which many youngsters like you do the mistake that you join a company for a year, but by the time you will graduate and then you will get a job on hand, it will be 2 to 3 months. Okay. By the time you start learning the job, it will be next 4 to 6 months. And then you will tell the company, now I'm going because I want to now study post-graduation. Not a great strategy. Okay. So if you have aspirations of studying further, do it immediately. Go through any program, understand the nuances of the industry, and then get into a job of your choice. This is specifically true for people who want to definitely do a post-graduation program. And if you think, no, I want to take experience, I have been guided that pehle experience low and then do it, please work for 2 to 3 years, gain a good experience, then join a good school. current situation in which we are as of today, okay, where getting jobs for youngsters like you is going to be difficult. Okay, current jobs are going, especially in the media segment also. If the current jobs are reducing now, then it is a better strategy that you study now. Get into some programs of your choice. You can decide that what you want to do. Prepare now for next 1 year or a 2 year MBA, and then come in the industry when the economy will again open up. That could be my suggestion. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah. So the next question is, as a media planning executive in an advertising firm for the last
Okay.
1.5 years,
Okay.
I'm doing the same job. What should I do next? And he works as a social media content executive in a digital company. So
Okay.
he wants to know, how do I upgrade further?
Okay. One, let me tell you, what do you mean by doing the same job? Job is different every day. So if you're a social media content executive, you have a lot of work to do, boss, and there is a lot to learn on the job. And everybody does the same job only in life, once you go to office. So don't get discouraged that I'm doing the same job. I think you are trying to say I'm doing the same job and not growing. If that is the question, yes, then it is right. But otherwise, you will be doing a similar job for first 1 or 2 years in the profile of job which you have been hired for. So don't get discouraged with that, right? You are doing the right job. Second, how do you upgrade? Upgradation means either you study further, or you want to upgrade in revenue, or that is the salary, you want to change a job, or you want to probably do some programs which will help you to get a better view of things, of a new job profile. This is what upgrade means. So if this is the case, what I would suggest, decide on two things. One, can you afford to leave a job and do a course? That will determine on two or three things. One, do you really want to study? Do you have the willingness to study? That is one. Second, do you have the financial capabilities to study? You have to look at that also. Is the job so important for you? Because different people have different financial needs, as well as different financial structures. Correct. So if you can afford to, one, you have the inclination and willingness and you love to study, definitely you should look at a good strong program, and you should undergo that. If you think you can have the financial capacity either through your own finances, or you are going to do it through education loans, then also you should look at doing some kind of a program. Take a call whether I'm willing to leave this job once and for all, get into a classroom model. Now I'm young and I will do that. Else you have a lot of choices today on doing online programs and continuing your job. So you have two choices, right? I always, as an academician, as an educationist, I have always been propagating, do classroom programs when you are young. This is the time to learn. But if you can leave a job, do that. Else there are a lot of online programs. As we move in the journey, I will share with you. Yeah. Sir, you can take the next question.
Yeah. The next question is that I am a engineering graduate, but I'm interested in advertising and event industry. Okay. So can I get into, or by qualification it will be difficult for me?
Oh, very good. So this is a very standard question which we get. I am a doctor, I am an architect, I am an engineer like you, many engineers like you. But just see the best of many of the good film producers, Three Idiots, Raju Hirani, engineering graduate. So there are many of the IPS officers done IAS, IPS, and now they are writing books and doing ad films, right? So please understand, the world of media, entertainment, and advertising is absolutely accepting world. It wants talents from different skill sets. You being an engineering graduate, in fact, could be a great advantage. So if you saw yesterday, Mr. Brian Telly's Fountainhead masterclass, there he mentioned there are operation departments, production departments in event and advertising agencies also. So your engineering skill definitely will help you. You have invested 4 years of your time and your parents' money in engineering. You should build upon that. As you grow higher in the media and entertainment industry with a proper qualification, your engineering role might reduce, but your managerial role, your creative roles, or your business roles will increase. So definitely don't worry about the qualification, friends. What is your base qualification? It doesn't matter in life. People are going to change 8 to 10 careers in their lifetime. So undergraduation careers and qualifications will not matter if you have the willingness to learn new things and apply new things. So please go ahead and pursue your dreams on your media and entertainment career. Thank you.
So next question is like, as a freelancer, he's a freelancer, and he's a marketing company owner. So what course will you suggest for me? That's what he's saying. It appears to me it's maybe just started his company and maybe looking forward for some guidance on that.
Okay. So assuming maybe assuming you are just a new freelancer with 1 to 3 years of experience. Again, if you can afford a classroom program, please get into it. You are also, think about it, you are a freelancer because you did not get a good job, or because you want to be an entrepreneur and remain freelancer and work on various projects. Decide about that. If you afford, as I said, get into a proper full-fledged, as a guy like you can get into a normal 2-year full-time MBA program. You can get into specific media and entertainment postgraduate programs. As an entrepreneur and a freelancer, you can look at entrepreneurship, management, family business programs, or entrepreneurship program. There are so many good schools in this country who provide training for entrepreneurs. So you have 3 choices: go for an MBA, go for a classroom-based master's program in media entertainment, go for an entrepreneurship or a startup program. All 3 works well for you. And if you still feel, "Nahi, boss, I'm a senior guy and I don't want to get into actually classroom models," go for any kind of an online MBA program. All will work well for you. But let me tell you, you will need managerial skills as a freelancer, because as a freelancer, you are doing a lot of things. Same is what Vivek Bhargava from Dentsu mentioned to us, right? First, start with a freelancer, and if you have the hunger to grow, the freelancer becomes an agency. When it becomes an agency, you need skills on marketing, people, finance, HR, leadership, everything. So management skill is what will be needed by you. Yeah. So you have 3 choices to go ahead. Thank you.
Yeah. So the next question is, are online digital marketing courses are good, or can you suggest some good courses?
Okay. So definitely, see, the world is moving online completely, so online digital marketing courses are definitely good, provided you decide from where are you doing those courses, right? See, the world is going to be all about brands. Just look at yourself. You are also semi-branded in whatever you do as a student or a young professional. So look for top quality brands who provide you online digital courses. In fact, digital courses should be done online. I prefer doing online because things are changing very drastically in a digitally transforming world. A classroom program many a times may not have that rigor to give you the latest, because Google will come with a new algorithm, probably Microsoft will come with something else, Twitter will come with a new feature in the handle. Classrooms will take little time to really catch up. But an online program from a good business school, please go ahead. There are many available. I'm not getting into which program is good or bad at this stage. We will first go through questions. When you have some institutes or something in mind, that is the time we will come on institute. There will be so many hundreds, So, but online is good. Online is here to stay, right?
Yeah. Thank you. The next question.
Yeah.
Does brand or reputation of university or a college matters, or 100%. Media is a creative business only, and then the performance matter?
No. Absolutely, brands matter in everything. I just mentioned that earlier. Go for top brands, because you are for many students in this audience, this might be their last qualification. Also, post-graduation for many people is the last qualification. Also, at the same time, when you took admissions in your 10th standard or 12th standard colleges, you did not think so much about which brand, which college you wanted to go, right? You took it which was convenient to your house. You did not know the choices. Many times you decided colleges what your friends and parents told you, but now you are a graduate. Now you have to decide on the best brand, because this is the label, this is the launch pad for you. Go for good branded universities and institutions and colleges who have credibility, long duration of heritage of producing good quality alumni, because alumni networks are going to help you. The width of the college in getting the best faculty is going to help you. So please go for branded. There is nothing like media is a creative field and so qualifications se farak nahi padega. Those days are gone. Just imagine media, film industry. Let me give you a very simple example. Those days of Subhash Ghai doing a single producer movie is gone. Lata Mangeshkar singing all 15 songs in a film, they are gone. Right now, you have a Universal Films, you have Dharma Production as a consolidated company, you have a Walt Disney, you have a Netflix who is producing, So right, it is all getting consolidated from India, one single person, to brands who are now organized. So only creativity is not going to help you. You need creativity mixed with management, and management comes from cutting edge colleges. So please look at branded cutting edge colleges, and you have to pay the price for good quality education. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. So the next question is, what is more valuable, online education or a classroom type education? Rather, whether we should have a contact classes or maybe online is sufficient.
Okay. As a career advisor and an educationist for young students who are looking at postgraduate qualifications as their first qualification, I would always recommend to start with a classroom-based program from the best universities in the world, or in your country, or in your city. Classroom programs come with a very, if it is again from a top good university, they come with tremendous benefits and merits. Okay, so look at, but then classroom programs, again, 2-year program you want to do, you want to do a 11-month program, you want to do a 6 months classroom, is a choice you have to make. But go for big brands with great faculty. If you have the money, if you have the willingness to study, sitting of 8, 8, 10, 10 hours in classroom, doing classroom projects, teamworks, collaborations, assignments, field work, then you should definitely go for a classroom based program. But there is an alternative side also I would like to give you. You have work experience, or you don't have the money, or you don't want to get into a CAT CET kind of a model, and you don't want to waste 1 year or 2 years in the classroom. You want to get on the floor, start working, then online programs. And now there are models which are known as hybrid online programs, combination of some classroom session, some online session, and some kind of a assimilated model. So online programs also. There are a lot of premium schools in the world and in Mumbai who will give you very premium online MBA and management programs or digital programs. You can look at them. But first choice, youngster, ability to study, willingness to study, please go for a classroom program. Companies still consider classroom more upper hand on online.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
So there are many questions are coming in. I'll be just trying and
no problem,
putting it together. There's one more which has come earlier also, but then as a working executive, please suggest me some online management course.
So as a working, go ahead, please.
There's one more just to attach with that. What is the value of free online courses? Maybe like Coursera and all that. I just wanted to combine this and ask you.
Sure. So I'll take the first question first. As a working executive, assuming you don't want to leave a job and you're also working on Saturdays, so you cannot attend classroom. So as a working executive, you have two choices. Actually, you can join some business schools which have weekend programs, like Friday evening, Saturday, Sunday kind of a master's programs are available. You can join a Sunday batch programs as a working executive. But more so, most of the working executives go for premium business schools for their online MBA programs. So it could be any of the IIMs. It is NMIMS in Mumbai. Again, amazing classroom online programs from NMIMS University. They could be 6 months, 1 year, 2 years. There are so many good colleges who are giving you online programs. If you are working executive with 5 years, 10 years of experience, again, there are some programs from IIMs, but NMIMS runs an MBA for specifically working executives. Expensive program, premium programs, but great value to you is the content of the course as well as the alumni network which you get, and a great brand. So look at NMIMS online MBA programs that may work for you, and there will be many more, I'm sure. Today, the Harvard Business School, the Columbias, and the MITs also give you online program. But as a working executive, if this is your first post-grad qualification, do from a good Indian university. I would suggest that. So, sir, I'm taking some questions from here. What I can see till the time you can compile there. Yeah.
So you can take one question.
You are giving me?
Yeah.
Okay,
so
please go ahead.
Because there's some question which has been put up on chat also. So I'm just reading out one question.
Sure. Please do that.
Yeah. So it's been mentioned that I've been working at a renowned ad agency full-time for a year. I worked on a big branch. Now I want to pursue higher education abroad. MBA seems far-fetched. How is MSc marketing program? That's one. Does it have a much weightage? And I want to expand my horizon and do marketing because there are more benefits client side. And I think she has done maybe BMM from Sophia College. She's a Sophia College.
Can you, sir, please repeat the question, because there are many layers in the question. I didn't understand only.
The question is, how is MSc in marketing program? That is what, because she's worked with a big brand.
MSc in marketing. Okay, sure.
MSc in marketing program.
Yes.
And does it has weightage?
Okay.
Right. And I want to do expand my horizon and do marketing, because there are more benefits client side.
Okay.
So basically she is having a BMM background. And I'm looking forward for whether she can get into MSc in marketing program. That's all.
Okay. So good. See, let me tell you, doing a post graduation is important. So I don't know what is specifically MSc in marketing and how that MSc in marketing is different from MBA in marketing. So if you have aspirations to study, yes, please go ahead for a MBA program, which could be a 2-year MBA program with a specialization in marketing, or you can go for a 1-year management program with a specialization in advertising, marketing, branding, digital, whatever you want to do. So don't worry about the nomenclature. MSc, MBA, MMS, these are all names for master's program. In fact, the current trend is about PGDMs, right? Or PGPs, postgraduate programs. So as a working executive, you want to expand your horizon of study and get on the client side. Today, tomorrow, the agency side, you will need a master's degree. So yes, you can please go ahead. If you have some program MSc in marketing in mind, please pursue it, evaluate it, compare it with what is available in the market, ask help from us. And yes, you must go ahead for a master's program. MSc, MMS, MBA, PG, doesn't matter. Yeah, good institute, good university, good track record, great alumni. That is what you have to look at. Yeah. Okay, I'm just.
So there's one question. This is for. So I run a sound and production company and services based of the clients. But the problem is I'm now finding it difficult to manage the growing scale. Can you suggest some value add course for me?
Sure. So he's an entrepreneur, I assume, with in the media entertainment industry, right? But let me compliment you. You are growing and you have good set of clients. You should be very happy in this market. Things are not that exciting today. So be very happy. I'm sure you're doing a good job. Compliments for that. Your question about, how do I now upgrade myself so that I can manage my question better? 2 or 3 choices. I think you sound busy. So online program management, MBA online program, PG online program from good university, first choice for you. Second, there are a lot of entrepreneurship management programs, which colleges like NMIMS, Wellinkers, SPJN, a lot of colleges run these entrepreneurship courses where you come hardly for, 5 days or 7 days every month, learn things, go and again apply them for the next 2 or 3 weeks in your business, come back again, get mentored by industry experts, get mentored by faculty. All of these things you can definitely do, that is the idea. So you can either go for an entrepreneurship program from any of the good universities in the city, or you can go for an online MBA program. You can also, take very specific courses which are available today online on particular needs which you may have. As an entrepreneur, you may have a problem with managing people. So you do a HRM small module, 6 months diploma program online, what takes care of your specific needs. So 2-3 choices: online MBA or online PG programs in management, small duration course, or entrepreneurship programs, because they give you visible results in the first 2 or 3 months. Learn for 7 days, apply for 21 days, again come back, do that. And these are all 10-12 months program. I think that we should be of help to you. Yeah, please.
Yes, so, sir. There some students this is very common, they're asking more about in terms of brand management and careers in public relations, brand management and public relations.
Okay, sure. So I let us get into that. I showed you one slide, if you remember, in the webinar, the master class also, which we are doing for last few days. You must have realized we have taken one topic every day, right? So whether it is print media, the next day probably we did events, and then we did digital marketing and public relation. Guys, okay, let me interrupt. Be ready tomorrow. We have one of the top public relation corporate communication personality in this country, Mr. Paresh Chaudhary. Paresh has been the CEO of Madison. He's worked with Unilever for 10-15 years, with Reliance, and currently he's the group president, public relation, corporate communication, and brand custodian for Adani Group, and he is going to be with us tomorrow 5 o'clock. So a lot of your in-depth queries about public relation, the role, profile, jobs, that you get it from him tomorrow. But my 2 cents on this: one, whether you are looking at brand management or marketing or public relations, events, all are a part of something which we call as integrated marketing, right? So there are a lot of courses which you can specific. So there is a Xavier's College, which is very good in public relations, right? You can look at that if you want to specifically get to. There could be a Z Media in Delhi, which is doing on public relations and corporate communications and journalism. That is happening. There are colleges in Mumbai like KC who are also doing programs on public relations. So there are specific colleges who do specific programs. My view usually has been, can we do an integrated program? Because today you think public relation and brand management is something which you like, but tomorrow you may feel, no, I like corporate communication, brand management, and I also like sales, and I also like to be probably an e-commerce profile. So a general program will work for you. But public relation, most of the good business schools are running public relation program. Look at Xavier's, definitely. They have a decent program in public relation. Look at a business school, probably like a Wellinka, which has a program in which there is public relation, PR, media. Look at NMIMS, they may have some program. Look at Pearl Academy. There are many who do that public relation part. Yeah, sir.
Yeah. There's one more question, which is actually a student who was given his 12th exam. He's a commerce student. Looking forward for, whether he should, which stream he should be getting into it, or is there any scope for MBA after 5 years? But this is very generic in nature as such.
No. I think I would suggest him to go for a thorough career counseling through doing that psychometric test and all, and then he will know which stream is good for him. But generally the trends which we showed them, these are 20-25 industries which are going to see tremendous growth in the next 5 to 15 years, is what he should look at. But which stream and what it is good as, what is his aptitude, there are companies who must be doing aptitude test in the city, and he should do that first. And yes, the second question about integrated marketing program, yes, there are many programs like the IIM Bangalore, IIM Indore has a 12+5 integrated management MBA program. So he can look at that also if he wants to mix. There are many colleges like the Chitkara University is doing, Ashoka in Delhi is doing, Symbiosis in Pune is doing. There are many universities which have this 12+5 where you now do a normal graduation BBAs and also you do MBAs. So he can solve that through that. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. So there's one question. He's a final year BMM student.
Okay.
And he wants to open for own event planning and wedding planning company. Okay. What course or what should he do in order to open it and grow it in a large scale?
Okay. So one, this is a very typical question which we get from students after graduation. Do I do a job, and then what kind of job, or do I be a freelancer or be an entrepreneur? So he's asking that he wants to be an entrepreneur and get into the event planning and wedding kind of thing. So my friend, I must tell you this, that's a good idea that you have a focus. I want to do a wedding planning company. Great. A wedding planning company may have some unique USPs, but it is nothing but a event planning and execution companies. It's about generating great ideas, great experiences, and executing them. And then, different clients, different tastes. So like what Brian was telling. So you are looking actually at an event company, or event production company, or event concept creation company, all put together. Right. So a postgraduate program for you, which will take care of, strategy, a program which will teach you operations, the program which will teach you some digital, a program which will teach you how to run your own business, is something which you would look at. So 11-month program in media entertainment, a 2-year MBA program can work for you. In fact, I must tell you, because your question is on events, and yesterday and today morning, I had a lot of good universities calling me up and writing to me telling, sir, we also do fantastic programs in event segment, and then you should mention about that. So I'm just randomly mentioning, you have to do your homework, what you like and what you don't like. So we saw something coming from the Wizcraft, which is again one of the big event companies in this country. They run a program in event management. Wizcraft is doing BBA programs, MBA courses. We had a call and discussion with EMDI, Grey Cells. They do a lot of programs in events and sports. So EMDI is something which you can definitely look at, Wellinger runs an 11-month full-time program in media, events, entertainment. You can look at that. I think a lot of channels also now have an arm which looks after events. A lot of agencies, big event agencies, advertising agencies also run their own event institutes in collaboration with some university partners. So there are a lot of event agencies who you can use it. I will suggest either you go for an event program, or go for a marketing event media kind of a program, because all your wedding thing is all now show business ultimately. Yeah, people pay for experiences. Yeah, great.
We have time, right? Because there's few more questions are there.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. I will then open up also for this thing.
Yeah.
Live. So
yeah. One minute. There's one question. I have a YouTube channel related to news and media, and an Instagram page. How can I grow it? So the question is, should I start earning first enough, or should keep interns and start with the news and media portal also? What's the way?
I think this is more of a business question, how to grow his business. And if he has a business, then he should do a business management program, which will help him to grow the business from marketing point of view, from customer acquisition point of view, from pricing point of view, in branding of his own channel, so that he can publish. So he needs a postgraduate program in marketing and media, that way, or an entrepreneurship program from somewhere. He could be a part of some startup cohort, which will help him to, like, NASCOM has some startup media cohort, Ad Club has some cohort and sessions, so he can go in that. But how to grow his business is a call he has to take, keeping in mind his capabilities and his financial strength, right? And of course, the quality of content which he delivers. So
yeah. So there's one more question. One question which is there. The student has done a diploma in journalism. He has already done that. He was checking out what's a career in journalism, or rather in mass communication. Which are the colleges?
Career in
research in Mumbai. Yeah.
What is the question, sir?
The question is that he has done in diploma in journalism.
Already done. Okay, great.
Yeah, and he wants to pursue a master's in journalism and mass communication. So, any colleges in Mumbai which has that?
Many colleges for journalism. Again, I had mentioned about Xavier's Institute of Management for Journalism. I think Ashtak Group also runs Institute for Journalism. Z Group is running an Institute for Journalism and Mass Com. He should be a little careful, I would say. Print journalism is going to be a challenge. Journalists, editors are losing jobs if they are not new age. It's about convergence. So electronic journalism is something he should look at, or online journalism and PR communication is something we should look at. Also, let him now move away from the idea of that I will be only a journalist or a content creator or a writer. He will have to move into the bigger world of digital media per se. But I would recommend you, friend, come tomorrow at 5 o'clock and ask from the horse's mouth what is the future of corporate communication, media, and journalism. Yeah, at 5 o'clock tomorrow. Yes. Sir, should I open it for them?
Yeah, because there's more of questions are there on mass media.
Mass media, I will suggest, boss, go for a post-graduation program in media and entertainment as a holistic industry. Don't, as youngsters, focus purely on PR hi karunga, mass media hi karunga. See, just imagine last 1 month we all at home and you are not missing the newspaper. So mass media has moved into a new name, which is known as corporate communication, brand activation, mixed media today. Mixing conversions, digital and social media with content, and then with blogging and broadcasting, bringing in brands together, bringing in news together, and integration. So you need a holistic knowledge about all that. Yeah. So I'm opening it up. So let me see those who have questions. I can see a lot of faculty members today asking there. So let me open for them. Okay, but this is some foreign thing. One minute. What is this? Gravita is asking, doing PG from abroad and then coming back to India for job, is it a good option, or should one pursue online courses from foreign touch to education? Okay, so basically the question is, because this is a study abroad has always been a big fantasy in India for students and parents alike, and yes, it makes sense because a lot of great universities are there overseas, but let me tell you, this may not be the right time for you to go abroad this next 6 months to 12 months because of the restrictions which are happening. But if you are a great score in a GMAT or other European country exams, and if you are able to make into the top 20 to top 30 universities there, and if you get scholarships, great, you must look at going abroad. But let's not have this notion that first I will go abroad for MBA, then I will come to my country and then work. May work for you, but then the university has to be really good, because that degrees many a times are not valid in India. Like Indian government and authorities many a time and the companies also would like to take a person because options are available. Great talent, great students who do MBA are available in India. So I would first prefer to go for a student who's done an MBA from a good university in India. Unless you are the Ivy League types, we may look at you. And so online, so this next question comes to you is, should I do from online from some good university? Why not? Do it or not? There are so many good international universities who give you online programs, right? So you can do that, certainly. Does copywriting has a scope, future? If yes, and then which institute? Yes, of course, it was everything from copywriting to selling to probably marketing to photography to graphic designing. Everything has a great scope. There are a lot of specialists who teach you copywriting skills. A lot of agency folks freelance and teach you what is copywriting. You would of course need to have basic eccentric creative ideas to do that. Yeah. So 1 second, I will just take you to the next question. A lot of surprisingly BMM students. 1 second. YouTube channel, sir, you have covered. Okay, I'm a BMM teacher. What would I be? I am a BMM teacher. What would be next move in career? Madam, I think being a teacher is a great profession to be in, guiding young students to really shape up their careers. But if I get your question right, you would like to probably upgrade yourself as a teacher so that you can deliver better in the classrooms. A lot of online programs available in the media entertainment space, which you can do. You could do probably a 6 months digital marketing program from some institute that could work for you. Because I don't think you want to leave the job and do something else. Okay, let me come here on the raised hands now. What courses? Creative. Sir, you also continue compiling some. I'm also just running through them. There are like 350 questions here. Yes. My name is Amit Bhatt. I'm a final year bachelor student from Vazay. I would like to ask whether it is important to go for a master's degree if you want to go. That's a question or answer. How to make a degree, film production, promotion of PR. I'm thinking of applying for an internship. I spoke with the private alumni who are currently working. Some suggest me the courses, but majority of the people suggest me for internships. Okay, this is a student from Vazay College, Arya, and she wants to go for a postgraduate program in mass media. She's a BMM final year student from Vazay. Want to know whether should I go for a master's degree because I want to make a career in digital marketing, film production, or PR. And I have approached for internships. I haven't got many internships. My professor says go for some courses. So a simple answer to you: if you have an opportunity, please go for a postgrad. Because you have interest in public relations, film production, digital. I think you go for an integrated media and entertainment program for 1 year. What your professors have been telling is true, and getting internships as you are finding it difficult is the reality. Yeah.
So there's one question on film.
Yeah, please.
Filmmaking. The student is in the last year of BMM and confused whether he should make own films for experimental purpose or to enter into film school for formal education. Also, which is the best school for films in terms of academic experience and placements?
Okay, so films, yeah, film is a very attractive field for youngsters. Films, OTT channels and YouTube channels, everything I assume. So yes, why not make experimental films on your own, express your creativity. It creates a good portfolio for you. When it comes for what you say, which school to go? If you're a Mumbai, there is a Whistling Woods in Mumbai, who is a good school for filmmaking. There is the Prahlad Kakkar School for BBA students who is into filmmaking. And if you have the money and the talent, then the New York School of Filmmaking could be your final destination. You know, so there are many good schools for filmmaking which you can pursue upon, right? Yeah. So now let me take one question before I open up. Hi, sir. I'm a final year student and I'm not still sure as to what postgraduate course should I be studying. I'm interested in PR, but I want to try something else also. Wow, that's good to be confused. So yes, you can look at again a postgraduate program from any of the good colleges who will give you an integrated course, which will give you PR, which will give you advertising, which will give you digital marketing, which will give you films and production, which will give you sports management, which will give you celebrity, and all put together probably in a period of 11 months or 1 year, and internships all put together, you know. So yes, you do a integrated program that will give you a clarity what is good for you, whether you are made out for public relations or whether you are made out for client servicing or you are a good creative copywriting person. So that will express your skill. There are many courses, look at one of them in Bombay. Yeah, there are many available in post-graduation and BMM students do that. Okay.
So there are a few questions on event management. So the questions are, I'm just compiled it in terms of what are the careers in event management and which are the best colleges available today in event management.
Okay, I think the students have missed out yesterday's exclusive session on careers and opportunities in with event management. Mr. Brian Tellis, from the founder and CEO of one of India's biggest event company, Fountainhead. So what we can do for them, sir, we have the recording of that and we will share that recording, and it has really covered in a very, very superb manner what are the various career options in event. In terms of the institutes, if you are purely looking at doing an event management program, as I told you, there is EMDI, there is there is Viscraft Institute of Event Management. If you're looking at integrated program, mixing events with marketing media, look at the Wellinkers 11-month postgraduate program. Or, you know, as these agencies, as I said, EMDI, Viscraft, they can be of help to you. And there will be some more. You do your research, get back to us, we will guide you and we can help you with that on which to go for, keeping in mind your interest. Yeah, sir, I'm just taking some questions because this is piling up this side from participants raising their hands. So 1 second. One second. Arya, but we have Akshit, I'm asking Akshit, I'm taking you live, you can answer. Okay, ask your question, Akshit. Hello, Akshit. Okay, Amol Gupta. Hello.
They need to unmute.
They need to unmute. Actually, they are not getting it on unmuting. Okay, there is one Amol Gupte. Okay, Mr. Amol Gupte, your mic is off. You can still ask. You switch it on and ask a question. Okay, we'll go to the next one. Krishi Shetty. Krishi, you can ask your question. Hello, Krishi. I think, friends, please understand, if you're raising your hands, you have to then unmute your microphone, your speaking device, and ask the question. So, Krishi, you can ask your question.
Hi, sir. Hello.
Yes, please go ahead.
So you actually just answered my question.
Already?
But, I just actually I just wanted to ask, sir, if there's a possibility, like I'm interested in studying abroad, and I had asked a question saying that I'm interested in PR, but I would like to try something else also. So you said that do an integrated program. So, so do you suggest some questions? Do you suggest some universities abroad, or I was also thinking about MICA, but I think I'm
Yes,
too
why
late.
not?
I'm too late to even give the exam right now because I think the registrations are closed.
I think they are written that MICA exam, the entrance test is over. I am fearing, right?
Right.
But what's there? Do next year. Usme kya hai?
So my heart goes there.
You do next year because MICA is a great college for media entertainment.
So what courses do you suggest in MICA?
No, there is a 2-year program in MICA, post-graduation. There is a 1-year program in MICA. You can do either of those, but see, tough to get. So you have to prepare for it. The exams are like those competitive CAT, CET, ATMA types.
Yes,
so you have to probably take coaching, prepare for that, and then into the group discussion, interview design process for MICA, and then get into the class. So if you have the ability and time and energy to do that for next 1 year, you can look at that. Look at the institutes in Mumbai. Yeah, look at Wellington Institute PG program in media entertainment. That could help you. I have been associated with that for some time. I've seen how it is moving. But if you have aspirations, Natricia, I will suggest also look at MICA definitely.
Okay.
If you wanted to go abroad and do the bigger institutes, MICA could be a great option. Look at North India also. They have fairly good media institutes now. That way, there are many good media institutes in North India also. Look at that. Look at liberal arts also as a thought. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
That will also work for you. Liberal arts also.
Okay. Corporate communication and PR. You'll be answering the questions tomorrow.
Tomorrow, right? Mr. Faresh Chaudhary, Group President Adani Corporate Com is going to address a lot of that.
Okay, sir. Great. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Amir Ahmed, I can see here. Amir, you are next. After that, Pradeep S is next. Okay, Amir Ahmed, then Pradeep S. Yeah, Amir, please unmute and start talking.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good evening.
Good evening. Go ahead, please.
Hello, can you hear me, sir?
Yes.
Can you hear me, sir?
Yes. Please go ahead, boss. Yeah, go ahead. Ask your question. Okay, no problem.
Can you hear me, sir?
Hey, I can hear you. Please ask your question.
Okay, sir. My question is, I am basically doing freelancing BMM faculty work. In case if I need to go further in this career, do I have any MBA program somewhere, ma'am? Anywhere?
So you are a freelancing BMM faculty in Mumbai.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so why not? You should do an online digital program. Do a digital program from NMIMS 9 months course in digital. That could help you because you can bring that experience in the classroom. So you will be learning parallelly during the evenings, and then next day go in the classroom and teach your students that, and that will help you. And that would also open up avenues for you to probably do a freelancing job, not only as a teacher, but also have a revenue model for you in the digital marketing business by being a freelancer, digital marketer also.
Okay, sir. So simultaneously, as a BMM faculty work and the digital career is also there.
Yes, so you can do both things. Now you generate one more revenue model for you. You upgrade yourself also in that.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Pradeep S, I am allowing you to speak 1 second. Yes, Mr. Pradeep, you can speak.
Hi, Dr. Samir.
Yes.
Hi. First of all, it's a wonderful initiative that's been taken by the Mumbai University. I'm Professor Pradeep Shashidhara, and I am actually a visiting faculty with a lot of top BMM and MBA colleges across Mumbai. And being an industry professional, being consulting with companies like Star, Sony and all, what happens is I am actually a marketing professional. So what happens? I teach a lot of marketing, advertising, branding subjects, basically. Now, what happens is when students come to me, they ask me several questions like, what after MBA? Now, it's as in what after BMM? What is the thing that they need to do after BMM? because of the baggage that I have, because I have about 13 years of experience in marketing, branding, digital.
Sure.
Now I suggest students to do MBA. Finally, I suggest this to students. Is there any specific courses that you can recommend, or anything that because I also believe in what actually you said, if there is an integration of everything together, it gives a holistic approach to these students. So is there anything that you can suggest that, can help the students? The courses, anything,
Sure.
courses, yeah.
Sure. So as a part of our job, so engage with a lot of the faculty fraternity in India, okay? And what you said makes sense, because many times faculties are teaching for 5 years, 10 years, the same set of subjects, and they're growing in those kind of teaching platforms. They many a time would tend to tell the student that is the best subject as a career option. Nothing wrong in that. But in fact, with your background, what you said, you're already in the industry. So you also seeing the exposure which you are going through, and your juniors below you and your seniors above you are going through. Exactly. What you are suggesting that they should do a postgraduate MBA program is a good suggestion, because it is an integrated program again.
Correct.
Now the student will have to ask, do I have that ability to crack written exams to get into good universities and business schools, and do I have that kind of fee payment capability to pay those kind of fees to get into good business schools, and do my parents are going to afford to do that, and do I have that 2 years of time to do an MBA program? But if this all three criteria are met, I think you are giving them a right solution about doing an MBA program. And if they are not able to do an MBA program, then you should definitely look at, see, every student, whether BMM or BCom or engineer, will need something which is known as digital marketing skills. So probably an online program in digital, everybody should do. Whichever university they want to do, or class they want to do, go ahead and do that. They can do for 1 year program. So there are a lot of institutes in Mumbai, and give 1 year programs in media or marketing and branding. And most of the degree colleges also nowadays, we see, good college like a KC college in South Bombay, or probably in Bandra National MMS, they also have now 1 year programs, postgrad. So there are many colleges, or you go for the premium business schools who will have this kind of programs. So you are suggesting them, right? If they have the money, they have the ability to crack good return exams, and they want to study for 2 years, MBA marketing, great option. Else go for online MBA programs from good colleges. Correct. Or they can do 1 year or 6 months diploma programs to get started in their career after BMM. But yes, integrated program is the way to go. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
One second. Himanshu Kulkarni, I am taking you live. After that, I will take Kevin Nisar. Okay. No, after that, I am seeing one hand, Natasha Singh, for a long time. I'll take Natasha Singh. But before that, Himanshu Kulkarni. Yeah, Mr. Himanshu. Himanshu, speak. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. Please go ahead, sir. Himanshu, go ahead.
Sir, can you? Hello.
Yes, we can hear you.
Can you suggest me a course for filmmaking or cinematography?
Difficult to tell you upfront. We will our team will write down the question and give you. So there are good South-based also universities who are doing filmmaking programs. There is a good institute in Calcutta also does a good program. You have a lot of money, please go abroad, do it from New York. Filmmaking, Mumbai Whistling Woods, you can look at doing this. Prahlad Kakkar has an academy in filmmaking. You can look at that also. Yeah, but also we will share a list probably after we are done with this for all participants. We are capturing the questions and we will send you the list of that. Yeah.
Or for cinematography, sir?
Yeah, so the filmmaking and cinematography, this all institutes provide you those programs that way. Yeah, there is a good school in Chennai also. I had engaged with one student, but we will find it out for you and mail it to you. Yeah, that way.
Chennai.
Good. Yeah, well, why not? Anywhere you should go where there is good knowledge available.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. By the way, that school was LV Prasad, if I'm not wrong. Just have a look.
Which?
LV Prasad, I think. I don't know the exact name. Just Google it, and we will also share with you. Yeah.
Okay.
One second. So Natasha Singh, I'm taking you live. After that, Donald D'Souza and Rajkumar Sahani. Yeah, and okay, Manjula Srinivasan. Okay, I see this hand for some time. Let me take Manjula Srinivasan online. Yeah, madam, please go ahead. Yeah. Manjula, you can go ahead. You have to unmute your microphone, please.
Can you hear me, Samir?
Yes, I can. Please go ahead.
I think it was a very informative session. I am heading the Department of Mass Media at KC College.
Wow.
A lot of questions which you have been answering, I would second that a lot of these courses which are related to films, Dr. Sundar Rajdeep sir would agree with me. We have a film course called as BA in Film Television for the 12th standard students.
Wow.
Similarly, we have it in at the master's level also.
Wow.
My question to you was that in this kind of integrated learning, how important is media production? Like, don't you think that the students should also know how to, create a film or create an ad or, use a camera, edit a film? Don't you think these skills are very important because they are also taught at IIT and MBAs nowadays?
Yes, and IIM's also Bangalore. I saw a media program which had film production.
Yeah.
So, madam, thank you very much for the question. I'm answering that, and good you brought it up. That KC does film production programs also. I always thought you all did the PR programs, public relation and media.
No, sir, we are one-stop solution. We have everything.
Actually, madam, you can just tell what are the, because there were questions, if you realize, on film production, maybe briefly you can mention, then they can get in touch with you. What kind of programs you will do?
So basically in our department, we do communication, journalism, entertainment, advertising, films. Our students, some of the students have also already asked questions from my department. I saw them asking questions.
Wow.
I think somewhere, they want to further, master these skills which they have learned at the undergraduate level. So our University of Mumbai programs also are very handy, like the Masters in Communication and Journalism and Entertainment, Media and Advertising. So these programs give you a holistic experience of being in the industry, be it in media, which is television or digital or films or print or whatever they want to. These 2-year programs gives them a proper experience of knowing a bit of everything, and also we encourage them to do internships while they are doing their masters.
Great.
That is a unique thing.
Super. So students, there is a good film production institute like KC College in Mumbai. Do check their details out. Thank you very much, madam. And as you rightly said, I second your thoughts. A combination of management skills and film production skills could work wonders for a student in his career. In fact, I was looking at Dr. Sundar Rajdeep sir. If he was there today, we had invited him to be your chairman board of studies at mass media. Let me just check down whether it's there. Sundar Rajdeep sir, if you are there in the session, can you raise your hand so I identify you immediately? Dr. Sundar Rajdeep from Bombay University, are you there in the panel, in the webinar? If you are there, just raise your hand so you get identified in these few hundreds of people. I cannot identify if you don't raise your hand, sir. Oh, yes. Doctor, I am taking you live. Please also, educate the student fraternity. What kind of programs you all do at the Mumbai University? Yeah. Sir, go ahead, please. Hello. Please switch on your microphone, sir. Okay, till the time I get there, let us take a question from Tania Sinha. Yeah, Tania, please go ahead. Unmute your microphone and ask your question, Tania.
Hello.
Yeah, Tania, please.
Yeah. Hi. So actually, I wanted to ask you that there are many people who want to go for an MBA course, but that the CAT score or whatever exams they have given might not have qualified to get into a good college. So would you suggest to go for an MBA from any other college, or do you have some colleges in your head like you would like to suggest? Also, there was another question, if I may.
Yeah, please go ahead, please. Just tell your background also. So you're a student, basically you're a parent.
No, I'm in my last year of graduation, BMM.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah.
So you were thinking about what next?
Yeah. So does an 11-month course have the same value as a 2-year course?
Okay, sure. You have any college course in mind or something which you are trying to ask?
So I have been selected in a few colleges for an integrated communication management course. Sure. And I was my second option was an MBA. So if the CAT scores does not qualify for a good MBA college, which college would you suggest?
Okay, good. Let me answer. This is actually not this is the integrated question. Let me try answering it to best of my ability. One sec. So yeah, one thing, see, MBA 2-year full-time from a premium institution has a different value altogether. Okay, so you have to study hard for a CAT exam or a CET exam or a GMAT exam or ATMA exam. Lakhs of students applied, 2.5-3 lakh people apply for CAT in this country. It's tough, but because it is tough, it is premium. So if you don't have good CAT scores or a good written exam scores, then you are not going to get good MBA full-time colleges. And if you are not getting good MBA full-time colleges, then no point just going to any other college. You know, every city in this country will have some few good. So there are the IIMs, and then there are the second-tier colleges among the top 50 in India. And then every city will have 3 or 4 good colleges for MBA. If you are getting into those colleges only, then it makes sense to do an MBA 2-year full-time program. Okay, so don't go for any Radhi college for sure, because that will not help you. Unless your caliber is such that you're not getting into a big one and still you want to do an MBA program just for the degree, then you can do that. But I would alternatively study if you are getting into 11-month program from good colleges, and if it fulfills your career aspirations with so see the curriculum, see the content. Are the same 2-year full-time faculty teaching in this program also? Are similar subjects being taught in this program also? If that is happening, then you compare the 2-year syllabus, compare their 1-year syllabuses, and see if there are those kind of questions and the subjects are taken, then you can look at those colleges. But if you think you are a student who has time and patience, please prepare also for an MBA program. You cannot get discouraged. You are in a final year. Prepare for 1 year or 2 year in an MBA program. Till then you join some course or do an online course. But otherwise, I would suggest, if you don't want to take that, and if you want to do that, please prepare for CAT. Start from the top. I am Bangalore, I am Ahmedabad, ISB Hyderabad. Start from there, and also be realistic. Yeah, you think you're not those CAT CET cracker, forget it. If you have a good college in Mumbai, 11-month program, go ahead. Yeah, thank you. I think it helped. I don't know. Okay. Manowar, I'm taking you next. No, it's not answering. Yeah. Others also can keep it ready, huh? Your hands. I will take you one by one. Okay, you are next. Please ask your question. Hello, yeah, go ahead, ask your question.
All right. I wanted to understand and know the important skills one would require to learn before entering a corporate world.
Skills, okay. There are many skills, you know, it could be from communication to leadership to, you know, managing negotiations. There are many. But yeah, see, one topic I think we did not cover, you know, there are a lot of online skill courses available today. I have studied something like a Skilldom. They have skills from, you know, negotiation, managing people, marketing, sales, how to prepare for a group discussion and interview for your job, and these skills are available as small as 5-10,000 rupees for 30-50 hours. Look at this website, iCox Skilldom. You will get amazing content there. So those skills are actually business skills which you will require in a job as well as to get a job. Yeah, look at this Skilldom. I had studied them before. They have some 30 to 40 hours of content for 5,000 rupees or something, completely animated, video based. That could be of help to you, sir. Yeah. Also, friends, let me also bring a dimension here, because many people said they wanted to do film production and, acting also, questions we have been seeing. Look at this portal by the name Master School, okay? I had engaged into a discussion at Yanko Executive with them also. So Master School is a unique platform where there are top celebrities who are teaching you. So it's on the lines of master class, So in Master School, you have a Nawazuddin Siddiqui who's taking a 3-hour workshop for you on acting. You have a Madhur Bhandarkar who is teaching you direction. You have a Sabira Merchant who is teaching you communication skills. So Shan is teaching you singing skills. And all this you get for like hardly 5,000 or 10,000 rupees for all of this, and they keep adding that. So that also could be a good idea for you to upgrade yourself in media entertainment, learn some new skills from them. So yeah, look at this Master School. In fact, Yanko is going to be really partnering with them because great skills. I saw Sabira Merchant, the renowned corporate communication expert, and how to talk, etiquettes and all that. Young students will really benefit from that. Yeah. Thank you. Anshu H. Okay, Arya Bhatt, you have no, Arya Bhatt is answered. Anshu H. Yeah. Anshu, go ahead.
Hello.
Yeah, Anshu, go ahead, please.
Yeah, hi, sir. I'm right now a working professional.
Okay.
So I was contemplating of doing a master's program, but not an event, but on the computer science engineering side. So I got an admit from Columbia University for the fall 2020.
Wow.
So do you suggest I, forego? I even have a job right now. It's pretty high paying. So what do you suggest because of this coronavirus uncertain times? Do you suggest I leave and go, or what do you suggest, sir?
Anshu, I think you are very talented and lucky to get a call from Columbia, right? Very few people make it in the world. I used to represent Columbia, some online programs in my company, Yanko Executive Education. So Columbia is a great Ivy League business school to start with. You are talented to make it there. Now, two questions. One, can you afford that kind of fees at Columbia or an INSEAD kind of a thing? You are able to afford that fees, Anshu, easily?
As in with the loan, obviously I need to go for the pretty high loan actually. Yeah.
I know, that's why I'm asking you, because Columbia and the Harvard and INSEADs and the MITs, the fees, right? But yes, still, it's worth the investment. And Corona and all is okay. Yeah, I deal with the Harvard Business School. I represent them for their online courses. And what I'm seeing in all these big Columbia and Harvard, the big business schools, they are completely online. They moved online and teaching better than classroom in last 2 weeks. The moment the Corona outbreak happened, they have moved everything online and they are doing a great job. So but if you are able to defer the admission by a year or so, your 2020 or 2021 intake?
It's 2020.
Is it possible to defer it by a year? 2020 September.
Yeah, they told they might give options.
They
might give options if.
Yeah.
Yes.
So if you are getting an option to defer, I think you should defer by a year, going 21, right?
Do you suggest that is a better thing to do, right?
Better to the 2020 September. Now you are talking about 2020 September, right?
Yes.
I don't think they will start by September. They will have first few weeks, months online only, keeping in mind what is happening there. So then it's a question of where do you want to pay so much for online first semester? They are, of course, giving some pricing benefits. You'll have to check with the admission office there. But if you can defer by year, great, I would say. But don't leave the opportunity if you can afford.
Okay. Yeah? Just wanted to clarify that, sir, it is for computer science program actually.
Yeah, that's
not
okay.
For the business.
Brand. No, it doesn't matter. I know I study most of the Ivy League, so I represent them, so I'm aware about the program. But Columbia is a name. Of course, I would have then said, then why not MIT? for computer science, right?
Yeah.
But you know how it is.
Yes, true.
But what is the basic qualification?
I'm a BTech.
Not BTech?
Sorry?
You are not a BTech?
I am a BTech.
You're a BTech, so that will work. But also look at Carnegie Mellon and all this also. You must look at them.
Yes,
They have
yes,
a great
yes,
program
sure,
for
sir.
people like you. Yeah. Okay. Great.
And
Best
sir,
of-
I just have one follow-up question, if you might
Yeah, please,
answer.
please.
Is it better for a spring 2021 or a fall 2021? As in starting January or starting again of September?
September also will work for you, but then September is like 1.5 years from today.
I know.
By the time you should not lose interest.
True.
Okay,
Nothing with respect to internship opportunities, right? Because they'll get internship
with
for
all
a
the
3-month
days of
summer
spring.
internship.
See, we represent the ISC Business School, Barcelona, world #1 exec brand, right?
Yeah.
I look after them, their interest in India. ISC Barcelona for people CXO profiles, 10 years and 20 years plus experience people.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So
Okay.
things are merging, new dates are coming, spring, fall, nobody is able to predict. But again, yeah, also has moved online completely. But exec program, you want to go in the classroom like you to get the network benefit and the touch feel. But so, just have patience for some more days. I am sure they are not pushing you to really give an answer.
No, not yet.
So,
Yes.
you should have patience, and I must say all the big universities abroad and India are showing highest level of dignity currently with students. Yeah, that way.
Yes.
So
Thanks
great.
a lot, Dr. Samir.
Okay, thank you very much, madam. Yeah. Yes.
So we have to shoot by 40 minutes.
Yeah. But then what do I do, sir? I am see the questions. Let me just take a few more. So yeah, let me Raj Kumar Sahani. There are many questions and hands here, sir. So I thought I will do justice. So Raj Kumar Sahani. Mr. Raj Kumar, please go ahead.
Hello, sir.
Please go ahead.
Sir, I have my family business and I am doing second year BCom. What will be the best course for me for entrepreneur? I want to become businessman. I want to continue my father's business.
You are in second year now, so you have one more year to go ahead, right? To complete your graduation.
Yes,
so,
sir.
2-3 things you can do. One, so are you asking what will you do after graduation? You mean to say?
I think I don't want to study after graduation, but I want to do business. And what will be the course which will be beneficial for me for my business for entrepreneur?
So there are very good programs in entrepreneurship / family managed business. 3 colleges I can tell you in Mumbai. One is the SP Jain Institute of Management, Andheri. The second one is Wellinger Institute of Management in Matunga. There is SP Jain Global in Kurla. These 3 institutes in Mumbai you can look at for entrepreneurship or family business program. NMIMS University also has a program in entrepreneurship, but it's an MBA program, 2 years. So you decide whether you want to sit in the classroom for 2 years or go for a Wellinger, which is a hybrid 7 days classroom, 21 days application. Same is, I think, with SP Jain and SP Jain Global. So you have a lot of choices.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Best of luck. Thank you. Yeah. SAK Saksh. Go ahead, Saksh, and after that, Sagar Jagdare. Yeah. Sakshi. Okay, go ahead. Whoever is.
Hello. Hi, sir.
Yeah,
actually, I am in my last year of BMM right now.
Uh-huh.
And I have my interest in the social media branding and the content side of digital marketing in a whole. I've done a few internships through which I figured out this thing. So I have 2 questions. Like, I'm really quite confused about whether should I go for a master's or a post-graduation degree in India or the abroad. And the second question is like, as you just said, like integrated courses are much better than a specialized course.
Yes.
So
yes,
for example, in future, if I'm looking forward to go in a particular, like in an agency, there are a lot of departments. So for example, in a marketing department, I want to be a head. So the person who is hiring, will he not consider the person who is having a specialized degree in marketing over me have done an integrated course?
No. I think others, please unmute. Others, please mute your mics, please. Somebody is listening to music. Please mute, or I will have to do it today. Mr. Rajkumar, I think you have to mute yourself, or let me do it from here. 1 minute, Sakshi.
Yeah, yes, sir, not a problem.
Okay, so yeah, what I said, ki integrated makes sense because you are a fresh graduate BMM as of now. So you need to know what is advertising, what is public relation, what is PR, what is media, what is designing, what is filmmaking, what is celebrity management, what is sports management, what are events, so you will have to take an entire overview in a period of probably 1 year program, and then go in the industry. By this 1 year, you will also do a lot of assignments, lot of projects, lot of group work that will give you an idea what are the different kind of aspects which happen in marketing media world, and what is your interest and liking. So you can apply for similar jobs when you go in corporates. No company is expecting you to be super specialist from day zero, because you anyway nobody becomes a super specialist just by doing a course. It is a combination of doing a course, understanding a course, and then applying and learning through experience. So please go for an integrated program. That is one. Second, going abroad and doing again same way, good GMAT scores, great college, only then go. Otherwise, India is the place to study. Study first for an 11-month or a 1-year program in India, or an online program in India. See first how you like to study, do a job, and then maybe for later on you can go for executive education, MBA kind of a thing abroad. Currently abroad, I am not suggesting, we don't know when things are going to be all right. So be in India. If they're going to teach you online sitting there, better to do something here only, na?
Yeah, definitely. I wasn't looking for like this year itself, maybe in a year or two. So actually, I had got many reviews about the thing, like in the media field, even though you have a US degree or an India degree, you are usually compared, like that's not really what matters.
What matters?
But in other courses or in other streams, it definitely matters. So like
No.
I just wanted to know, like, is this
Everything
a misconception?
matters. Media also, boss. All media companies are multinationals. The Dentsus, the Ogilvy and Mather, the Star Group, and Publicis, all are multinational media companies. They will definitely look at your profile, from which university you have come from, and what is your knowledge base. So if you're from a good college, you will have good knowledge, good experience, good alumni network. So it definitely matters. Those who say it doesn't matter, I think they need to re-upgrade themselves. It matters.
Exactly.
So don't fall for that. And you are a fresher, please don't fall for it. You go for the best.
Okay.
Yeah?
So like, could you, I'll just ask the last question. I won't take your time much.
Yeah,
like, can you suggest some master courses if I'm planning to go in a year or two in abroad in the marketing or advertising field?
In abroad, overseas?
Yeah.
No, difficult to answer on online just now, because you have to decide Europe, you want to do America, you want to do Singapore, Canada. So there is a big game there. Somebody who is a foreign education consultant can address your queries better. Yeah.
Okay.
So we can take a last question and yeah.
Okay, sir, I will do that. So let me see whose hand was for a long time. There are so many, so I'm feeling guilty. But yeah, Donald D'Souza. Let me take Donald D'Souza. Yeah, Donald, you are online, and Natasha Singh also is online for a long time. Donald?
Yes, sir. Am I audible?
Yeah, you are. Please go ahead, Donald. Sorry, I've been keeping you waiting for a long time.
No problem at all. So thanks a lot. Actually, sir, I'm currently working with a financial firm as an investment advisor, and had done my graduation 2 years back with Somaya as banking and insurance background.
Great.
Deeply somewhere everyone say like, what you like to do, you should try for it. So I am a bit liking in acting. Maybe I get some like part-time acting courses that will also do for me. Nothing problem at all, because I'm currently 5 days working. So Saturday, Sunday is totally available for me, sir. So can you suggest me something like where I can, in Mumbai, currently I'm residing in Mumbai. So what courses will be good for me, or like where should I go?
For acting, you mean to say?
Yes, sir. Yeah, part-time acting.
Okay.
So that can also.
So what you can do, there are 2-3 options. One, first of all, go on this master school, and there is a program by Nawazuddin Siddiqui on acting, and there is a direction program for 3 hours modules for hardly 2,000 or 3,000 rupees for a module. right?
Okay.
वो देख लो आप एक बार, that will help you one. Second thing, there is Anupam Kher School of Acting, and there are so many. So just check out in Andheri, there are so many acting schools, there are so many drama and performance schools in the city. Just Google and you will get it.
All right.
But go online first, see whether whether the passion is matching with the profession.
Yes, definitely. Yeah,
But
thanks a lot.
if you are into investment advisory, probably you should look at an MSc Finance or MBA Finance online also. That will help you in your profession to earn also, So look at some online program also in management.
Yes, actually, generally speaking, like coming out of graduation, it's completely whole mind is baggage, like what to do, where to go. So something unique I had thought at that time to do. So somewhere like I stuck at investment banking. So had like
But do an online MBA program. Yeah, that will help you in your career. Acting is going to be a passion, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah, correct.
Career के लिए do online program, continue with your job. Weekends you can do this acting program from Anupam Kher School of Actor Prepares and all. There are many.
Okay.
Okay. Great. Thank you.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, sir.
Natasha Singh, I am taking you. Aditya Agarwal, I am taking you live. Yeah, Aditya, go ahead. Be quick. Aditya. Aditya Agarwal, unmute yourself. Unmute.
Yeah.
Go ahead, please. Can't hear. Hello. Okay, we'll take you later on. We are not able to hear you. Okay. Sir, I'm just taking one or two final ones, sir. Sahili Pulke, I'm taking her online. Sahili, go ahead.
Hello.
Yeah, please go ahead, Sahili.
Hello, sir. I am the last year student of BMM. I want to pursue my career in brand building. What will you suggest me?
Which college are you from?
I'm from Ruia College.
Ruia College, Mumbai. So, Sahili, I think the entire evening was about what to do, in media entertainment, postgraduate programs, 2-year programs in media entertainment, MBA in marketing, doing programs from in event marketing, films. There are so many options available. We'll share a recording of this thing to you, and then you can take a call. You are in Ruia, next door is V School. Try there. They may have a lot of programs going on. EMDI, as I mentioned to you, Viscraft School is there. KC College, madam mentioned about programs. So there are many available to you. Yeah.
But sir, I wanted to do it in particularly in brand building. So
okay, so there's nothing particularly brand building. You will then have to do a marketing management course. Okay, and brand building will be a part of that course. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Best of luck. Yeah. Aditya Agarwal, you are again raising your hand. If you are there, we will ask you to allow you. Yeah, Aditya Agarwal, you want to ask? Okay. Natasha Singh is there for a long time. Natasha Singh, please go ahead. Natasha Singh, please go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yes,
Hello?
yes, very much. Please go ahead.
Yes, so I'm a final year BMM student and I'm thinking of like my career goal is getting into brand building. So I'm obviously thinking of masters in marketing, but before that I was thinking I'll get a job experience for about a year or two. So is that a good decision?
Yeah, I answered this in the beginning. Maybe you missed it. If you are looking at work experience for 2 years or 3 years, then it's a good decision. If you're looking for a year or so, please don't do that mistake. Just join a master's program immediately. But if it is 2 years, 3 years, please go for a job, then come back. If still the interest remains to study further. But 1 year is not appreciable, because 2 months getting a job, 5 months learning the job, again leaving and going to a college. Company will not be happy, and nor will you learn anything in 5 to 8 months. This college starts on batch dates, right?
Yes.
So that way.
Okay,
better
and
to do immediately so that you are ready and you know what the industry is about: branding, marketing, product management, digital, and then take up a job.
All right. Okay, I have one more question.
Yeah.
If I'm going to get a job, where should I get it, and what post should I get? What post will I get after a BMM degree?
BMM degree, difficult in this situation to get a job. Let me tell you, you may find it even difficult for next 3 to 6 months to even get an internship, a paid one, right? And even if you get it, it could be a social media executive, it could be a product executive, it could be a client servicing executive, content executive. That are the kind of jobs which BMM students usually get, and it's a good way to start. It's a good way to start to understand how companies work, how responsibility comes. So it will be executive level, entry level jobs, but that's okay to start. But you have to hang on, stick there, and grow from there, and then look at a program which you would like to do. Yeah.
All right. And anything in advertising?
In terms of a job or a course?
A job.
Job, same way. So there are client servicing roles, there are copywriting roles, there are operation coordination roles, there are media planning roles. All of this you can get.
All right. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Best of luck. Bye-bye. Yeah. Sir, should we end? Because this will not
Yeah,
stop.
it's already. Yeah, thank you so much.
7, and I also lost my energy.
Yeah.
Okay. So friends,
thank you.
Great. Thank you very much for attending this session today. We really went on for 2 hours, and there are so many questions I can see and so many raised hands. My apologies that I am not able to answer all of them, but doesn't matter. We will, you write to us at info@yanko.com and we'll try to address. Again, I really wanted Dr. Sundar Rajdeep from sir from University of Mumbai, chairman mass media, to really address you, but maybe we will invite him again tomorrow. But sir, thank you very much for creating this opportunity for your University of Mumbai BMM students. Thank you very much. Tomorrow, 5 o'clock, we have Mr. Paresh Chaudhary, who will answer on public relations, corporate communications, how to merge branding with communication. So be there at 5 o'clock tomorrow evening. Thank you very much once again.
करो बंद कर आता ना बाहेर जायचं तसा पोपडच आहे ऍक्च्युली बाहेर जाणं पोपडच आहे मीडिया आणि डिजिटल मार्केटिंग रिलेटेड का हा आपण फक्त तो Hello.